Hello everyone again. So previously we spoke about the commandlets and I showed you two examples if you still remember. One is git verb and the second is git process. But maybe some of you were asking how did he know these commandlets and what its functionality. Let me answer your first question. How do I know these commandlets? Well, I don't know them all, it just came with experience, and at the beginning you get to know few of these commandlets in order to begin with the PowerShell, and then with time you begin to think, interesting, is there a commandlet for this or that process? And then you start to search around and then you can find it. After that you collect some database in your mind, but if you want to have an idea about the list of commandlets, let me show you in the PowerShell. So as you can see here, we are in the PowerShell. Make sure that you run as administrator. All you need to write here is git -command, git command, and then hit the enter. It will take a lot of time. It will actually, as you can see, this is a big list of all the commands within the PowerShell. So I think you need to have fun, my friend. Just look around. So until it will finish, next, to answer your next question, now I know where the command located, but how to know its functionality? And actually, if you want to know about any commandlet in the PowerShell, all you need to do is asking for help. Asking for help in the PowerShell, it's like a relationship. It's like a big love story, you know? It's like Romeo and Juliet, but it's in this type of relationship in the PowerShell. Actually, there are several methods which you would need to know if you want in order to ask for help in the PowerShell. Let me give you a few examples. So let's choose the first one. It's git-help, git help, okay? After that, you can type the commandlet which you want to look for. So let's take our previous example, for example, git verb. Hit the enter. Notice in the beginning the name of the command here, and after that the synopsis, and after that the syntax, and then the description. Here you can read this method. It's one page of information about the commandlet. In this description you can read the git verb function, git verb that are approved for use in Windows PowerShell command. So don't worry about that. I will explain to you later regarding this syntax and all of these other stuff. But for now, that he also give you some remarks. So as you can see, then in this remarks, it show you a different ways to ask for help. Git help and then git verb, and actually give you a few examples which you can check. So let's actually check, you know. So git help, and then what we want to look for, git -verb. And let's try this method, you know, -examples. All right, hit the enter, And here we go, my friend. Here is the example list. Let's read some of it. So, as you can see, get -verb description, this command gets all approved verbs. Get -verb un asterisk, and then it show you some descriptions here and there. This command gets all approved verbs that begin with un. Okay, so have fun here as well. That will give you a good amount of knowledge. If you even want to know more detailed, then all you need to do is write get, let's get back again, get help, and then get verb, then -detailed. Hit the enter, and it will add more additional information if it exists. Not only this, you can even add full, but let's try actually a different commandlet like the previous time. So get help, and then let's try a different one. For example, get process like the previous time, and you can add the hyphen with full. Okay, hit the enter. Okay, it will even, as you can see, give you more additional information in detail and even technical information about this and that. So if you want just to spend some time, if you know few commandlet, and then you can try to read. Okay, now let me show you the most beneficial help among all of these commandlets, and I think it's really awesome. You can type get help, all right, and then get process this time, all right, and then this one -show window, and then hit the enter. So I believe that this is an awesome feature. Let me tell you why now. This window gives you a lot of good things. First, let's say that you are in the middle of scripting, or you wrote a lot of commands, and you just need to look for this commandlet. So you can use show window, and you can drag it to your other monitor, for example, and then you can see your console screen on the other one. Second thing, you can actually search within this window for a specific word, and let's say, for example, here let's type computer. And as you can see, it's even shown to you the, for example here, the computer name with the highlight, so you don't need to look here and there and stuff like that. And as you can see, it's really beneficial. Not only this, one more thing, you can actually hit the settings, and then you can choose what you want to exclude. For example, I don't need this, I don't know, I don't want the syntax, I don't know, I don't want these remarks or stuff like that. I just can choose whatever I want, and I can press OK. That will make the whole thing much easier. So you can just, if you don't want, then you can just uncheck these boxes, and that's it. If you don't want the syntax, if you don't want this or that, you can just exclude it. By the way, this feature should be exist only from PowerShell version 3 and above. So if you are in the PowerShell 3 or 4 or 5, you shall be fine. If you want to check your version, let me show you. You can you can type this commandlet. So let's cancel this one. Let's cancel. By the way, if you want to just delete this page, you can type cls, and you can type this commandlet $ps version table. Hit the enter. No, you can type bs version table. Hit the enter, and here you can see that it show you the version 5.1. so I have 5.1 because I believe that I'm a very lucky guy. So if you are lucky like me, you shall be fine. So is there any other ways which we can use instead of git help in the commandlet? Well, yes, you can actually use one only help, and then you can type the command. For example, let me show you. You can just type help and it will work. For example, I don't know, git process. Again, it will do the same job. Okay. Is there any other way? Yeah, you can also type, for example, git process space hyphen and then question mark. Okay, hit the enter, and it will give you the same results as well. All right. If you know other way, please leave a comment and help me to learn something new. So in summary, we have learned how to find the commandlets by using the command, the git-command, and we have learned if we wanted to know more about each one of these commands, we can use our best friend or our lover, let's say in another word, get help or the commands and then space and then hyphen question mark, and then you can show hyphen example or hyphen full or hyphen detail, and then you will read everything about these commandlet. So that's all for today. Have fun, my friend. So see you next time. Bye.